Bro, I recorded like halfway through the video, and then you just hear my PS4 fan blasting in the background like it's about to explode. Like, I'm so mad, bro. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why am I saying Mike Barnes will be here when there's no proof of such thing? Well, there's a few things that lead me to believe this. Firstly, the number of hints we have of Kanan, the actor of Mike Barnes, who constantly posts about Cobra Kai even though he's not even in the show. Bro legit has a book called Ways of the Cobra where it's basically motivating and uplifting others, which is kind of funny since the character he plays does the opposite. Seriously though, Kanan legit has said himself he wants to be on the show, and there have been hints for him coming in way earlier in the series. I remember people were theorizing about him coming into season 4. I thought he was coming into season 4. Like, we would see him constantly train and everybody thought he's training for Mike Barnes. Oh my god, he's gonna be Mike Barnes again. Which unironically might be true because we know that Cobra Kai is on timing when it comes to releasing seasons, and right after filming season 4 they immediately began shooting for season 5. So it's possible that Mike Barnes might have gotten his scenes filmed earlier. And at this point in the narrative, it makes sense for him to return since there's no Kreese, and now Daniel, Johnny, and Chosen are all on the same side, which pretty much means either Terry bails Kreese out, which isn't happening, or he calls a buddy of his own, and who better to call than Mike Barnes himself. Or maybe the guy that he was bullying in Karate Kid 3, I don't know. It's definitely a little stretch to call this out already, but just how this show seems to be going, and it makes sense for them to go into this direction, due to the writers already confirming that they wanted at least 6 seasons. We have not only Chosen, Daniel, and Johnny, who mind you are all looking for Terry's downfall at this point, but Chosen specifically will more than likely face Terry, foreshadowed in the trailer. I'll probably make a video elaborating more on that, but anyways, Johnny for most of the season as well will not be present to help them since he's busy helping Miguel. And so this leaves only Daniel, who can either A, have the conflict with Terry along with Chosen, which I find to be a little lame since Daniel would be the one going through the most mentally, since the one thing he thought he was doing right, bringing back the one thing he had a passion for in his life, it was all for the worse in the end. Or B, have Daniel go through some psychological torment with another person. And who better to have psychologically torment Daniel about this than the one person who induced fear into him in the first place? Mike Barnes in Karate Kid 3 legit broke Daniel's spirit, manipulating him thinking that Terry was his sensei, only for him to reveal that Terry was training him all along. And Mike Barnes in every single encounter, and I mean every single encounter, bullied Daniel. We even see Daniel's arc in Karate Kid 3 come back through Sam when she was traumatized with Tori, showing that there is that fear still lingering in the LaRusso family. This fear is also by extension something Anthony faces near the end of season 4, but there's context as to why that happens, and he's probably going to be facing that more so in season 5. And Daniel now has reached an all-time low. I see it as the world's biggest missed opportunity to not bring back Mike Barnes and give Daniel a real conflict in season 5. Not to shame season 4, but I felt like Daniel was sort of regressed and really didn't apply that Eagle Fang with his Miyagi-Do really. Unironically, he just learned Eagle Fang for that one day just so that he could try and tell Johnny that they should focus on Miyagi-Do now. And so I think season 5 can give us an opportunity to explore Daniel trying to figure out how to apply against a person who uses a similar style. Because funny enough, Johnny has faced fear similar to Daniel before, but Cobra Kai was the way he got out of it. Think about the narrative potential for Daniel, for him having to come with the terms that the kids are actually right, and that's to really work together and apply both ways of fighting. And this would make this scene a lot harder as well. Pause! Since Terry would technically be always right, and that he's always had a little bit of Cobra Kai in him. Maybe Daniel kind of snaps and doesn't try and let his pride and arrogance get in the way, which is when Chosen steps in, since he's gone down a similar path beforehand. I'm telling y'all, Cobra Kai, you guys gotta hire me, bro. You guys are these ideas are crazy, bro. Yo, this is crazy.